it's the universe is speaking to the Knicks, man. It's repeating itself. You feel me? Maybe we can do something. 3 big men up there. Joel get that joint. Back-to-back big men getting the championship. The MVP. I'm sorry. So.
Giannis will get one in the next 2 years. Hey.
That's the bag right there, yo. Like, for real.
Stephen Curry, let's give it up for Stephen Curry. I want to read his audio book one day about business and life or something.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Talking nothing but basketball. I got KB in the studio with me. It's your host JT, but we got Statman all the way in the Bahamas.
Jersey. Yeah. 36 Chambers of Jersey.
Yeah, he remote today, you know what I'm saying? He remote on this Easter
on special
Sunday.
Assignment.
Yeah, assignment's trying to...
He's in the field.
Yeah, he out there.
Eating way too much candy on this Easter Sunday.
You know what I'm saying?
This guy over here, he's supposed to be doing better, sir.
But yeah, man. What's good?
Time of the year.
Playoff time. You feel me? It's real. I'm hyped, yo, bro. Everybody's talking about this. Like, it feels like it's the most highly anticipated, intense playoffs that we have coming on. It's a lot of ifs and what's is going to happen.
What do you expect? It's always better when the Knicks are good. You know what I'm saying?
Feel me?
The Knicks
when New York Knicks basketball, anytime the Knicks are doing good, it's good. We in the playoffs now, it's great.
It's good for the country. Our gross domestic product goes up.
Bruh.
The war goes down. More kids get to eat.
It's crazy.
All over the world. And it's wonderful. It's a good time.
It's changing the world. You feel me?
I guess.
World peace.
You feel me? But yeah, it's crazy, man. The West is gonna be. I think the West is gonna be like slaughterhouse, bro. Like the West is gonna be slaughterhouse. It's very interesting. The West is always pretty dope and interesting, but this year with the playoffs, it's just like it's really, really good. I like how Clay was talking his junk. He was like, "Yo, I don't think anybody can beat us if we're all healthy." Talking about Clay, the Splash Bros, including Dre, and I believe that too.
Seed. They got a good seed. They're going against the inexperienced Sacramento Kings.
They in a sweet spot.
3. Yeah, so they should win.
They in a sweet spot. I think the OGs, the Lakers might do. Where the Lakers at? Who they supposed to be playing against? That?
All right. I just want to confirm everything. The Lakers are going to be in the play-in. So the play-in tournament starts April 11th.
I thought they got out the play-in. I thought they were straight.
Oh, guess what? They slipping and slide and stealing and robbing. So in the play-in tournament, at 9 and 10, it's Minnesota and OKC. At 7 and 8, it is the Lakers versus the Pelicans, which I really do feel like they got easy because they should beat the Pelicans. And if they beat the Pelicans, they go into the 7th seed. And the 7th seed, they're going to go against the Memphis Grizzlies, which, when news and rumors, Steven Adams most likely will be out for the playoffs because of the PLC injury that he
That's gonna
had.
hurt him.
In February, he's not responding. So again, Bron got lucky. I feel as long as they do what they're supposed to do, beat the Pelicans in the play-in. If they lose, then they got to go into the losing play-in part, and they got to go against the winner of OKC and Minnesota. And if they win, then they got to go against the juggernauts for the 8th seed. And they go play against Denver.
Yeah, I'm laughing. I'm laughing because it's like they can get lucky all they want. Like eventually, to win a championship, they're gonna have to play one of like 7 East teams that should be blowing them out.
First of all, they're not going to the finals.
That's what I'm saying. Even if they lucked all the way out, they're gonna have to play one of them teams from the East.
AD will have to be on his top ship game. Bron gonna do it, Bron, but I don't know.
Well, even he's getting hurt.
Better steroids.
Facts. How come nobody uses the old school stuff that Sammy Sosa was on and all that?
It probably bleaches you. Makes
Nobody
your skin
uses
look
that no
different or
more.
something. Say, no, let me stop.
You heard what they said about AD. He got a bone bruise in his foot. So basically, they say he really shouldn't be playing back-to-back games.
Yeah, that's gonna be painful for bro. And I don't think his pain tolerance is all the way there. So.
It ain't. I'm tired of seeing him hurt. Crying.
Down for the
count. Like he's synonymous with thinking like that.
Yeah.
He caught a rebound, landed on his feet, and hurt his back, yo.
First game of the season too. I stayed up to watch that.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the East, the play-in.
Okay.
9-10 Chicago. 7-8 Atlanta. Neither of them groups are gonna do well because whoever gets the 8th seed is gonna get beat up by the Bucks, and whoever wins to get the 7th seed is gonna get tore up by Boston. Even though Boston just got bad news because Jaylen Brown.
Oh, he cut his
stitches in
random and goofy. Why did you break something sharp and then try to pick it up with your hand?
Yeah, I don't know. When I read that, I was like, yeah, that sounds.
Smart guy.
Where the broom and the dustpan at?
That's his plan.
I think that's why Tatum want him traded.
Because he's like, this guy just picks up glass randomly.
He's not really smart.
Doing unsmart decisions
outside of the court. He does a lot of really, really questionable, really goofy stuff. So we want to get rid of him. That was stupid, yo. It must not be true. It can't be true.
We'll interview him after the season's over. Now, Mr. JT, you and I have to talk again. You said this team wasn't going to make the playoffs.
Who?
Brooklyn at 6.
Did I say that, or did I just debate on who had the
You said Brooklyn isn't going to make the playoffs. Brooklyn made the playoffs, and now they got to go against the Sixers.
And that's where we can see who actually, who is the better trade-off. If the Sixers win, I obviously win. If the Nets win, then you win the little bet.
That's cool.
All right.
But then we have to all get nervous, and at 4 and 5, the Knicks are going against Donovan Mitchell. And
I ain't nervous. I don't even care. Honestly,
someone's nervous.
Who?
Someone's nervous. Jabron, can you please play that clip for me, please?
I knew it was gonna be this guy.
Man, we should be happy we just in the playoffs. Like, why do we?
I want to win. I want to win one series first.
One series would be nice.
The point is that that's why it's important to point out this, because we've seen him have a direct negative impact in other situations. That's not the case here. You're looking at Luka. Luka's giving press conferences, man. He's looking depressed all season long. He just looks like it's stuff going on off the court that's affecting him. Now, it doesn't affect his numbers, but it affects his ability to galvanize and lead. And that's why when the Kyrie Irving trade took place, you had everybody saying, we're going to find out about Luka. The reason why they were saying we're going to find out about Luka is because Luka was the one clamoring for an additional offensive weapon to play alongside him, because when he'd leave a game, they'd fall apart, and he needed somebody that could put the ball in the hole. So the pressure wasn't all on him. Well, they went and got a guy in Kyrie Irving that's giving you 26, 27 a night on better than 45%, better than 50% shooting for the Dallas Mavericks, and clearly scoring for you in the fourth quarter. But what happened is you had to give up something to get him. And you gave up individuals that could produce for you defensively. But the biggest thing also was that you wouldn't have had to do any of that. What's wrong with knocking on the door to the conference finals? Luka, like 24 years old. Jalen Brunson ain't some senior citizen. You win the Western Conference Finals last year. Why mess with that at all? Why not try to tweak it just a little bit? Why did you lose Jalen Brunson? If you didn't lose Jalen Brunson, and you got to remember, without Jalen Brunson, they were still a top 5 seed.
Okay, so our producer is giving Easter cheer. So this guy, Mr. Stephen A. Smith, has an issue with Dallas, which we're going to talk about a little bit as well. But I need that other clip, Mr. Producer, about my good old Knicks.
That's kind of
it is set and ready to rumble. Cleveland, New York, Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson, Stephen A. What do you think?
Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to roll with my Knicks. It's a completely emotional decision. I'm going to reiterate and regurgitate the same comments that I've said for weeks. If the New York Knicks get sent home by Donovan Mitchell, the season is a failure. I know everybody's looking at me and thinking it's extreme. I don't care. You cannot lose to Donovan Mitchell. You can lose to anybody else. You can't lose to the player that had his bags packed, that wanted to be in New York, that was expecting to be in New York, that was salivating to play at the Garden, okay? Who should have been Jalen Brunson's teammate. If the New York Knicks, stellar season, Coach of the Year candidate in Thibodeau, Randall, Jalen Brunson, I'm proud of y'all. But you cannot get sent home by Donovan Mitchell. If they do, I'm going to ask the bosses for the day off because I'm going to be scared of what I'm going to say on national television. I'm telling y'all that right now.
Okay.
By that, honestly.
Those two clips go hand in hand.
Yeah, but I'm not pressed about being scared if we lose to Donovan Mitchell. It's just like, it is what it is. That's a cool story. That's a cool story. Yeah, but it's a failure, but we really don't know where we would be at because we would have had to give up everything to get bruh. So, nah, I'm cool with what we got. I'm cool if we take the L.
You were willing to give up RJ.
I was willing to. But at the same point in time, we might not be where we at right now. We really don't know. So I'm cool if we take the L.
Yeah, we could be.
I don't think we're gonna lose, but we'll see.
Messed up like Dallas. Dallas is weird, yo.
Oh yeah, they messed up.
Those two clips go hand in hand because again, Dallas owes us a draft pick, and it would have been real nice to get a lottery pick because we traded our 2023 first round pick for Josh Hart. Because of what just happened, the NBA is doing an investigation against Dallas. Dallas sat Kyrie, Tim Hardaway Jr., Max Keebler, Christian Wood, Josh Green against the Bulls, pushing them to lose. Which then, if Dallas had won, they would have probably gotten the 10th seed and at least been the 11th worst record, and we probably would have gotten that draft pick. Now the way it's looking, Dallas is not going to have to convey that 2023 first round pick, which now next year means it's lottery protected 1 through 10 again. So if they suck again, we don't get that first round pick. That first round pick was part of the Porzingis trade years ago.
Yeah, but
and if we don't get it, and if we don't get that one, then we get a 2025 second round pick.
But when they investigate, don't you think they're gonna be like, "Yo, our players just suck"? They just suck.
They play like.
You say Kyrie was out there, right?
No, he wasn't.
They pulled Kyrie, Tim Hardaway Jr., Max Kepler, Christian Wood, Josh.
Oh, they pulled all them. Yeah, okay.
And then Luka only played until the second quarter. So we would have gotten that first round pick, but Dallas purposely tanked it.
Cuban messed up on that one.
Cuban messed up more about the draft.
Yeah, I mean, he was more worried about doing us dirty too. He was just like, nah, since we lost out on Brunson, I got to do somebody dirty. Like he tried it.
He blamed Rick Brunson.
But he did. He was like, his dad was involved. It's like, yo, they were not going to cut him that check. I don't think they were trying to really cut him that check. They were like, if they were willing to do it, they would have did it earlier because he was progressing, and in the heat of the moment of the playoffs, he was dropping buckets, bro. They should have been like, yo, this is guaranteed. We got to give him a check. Like, I think Luka was hurt last year too or something, or he didn't play. Yeah. And even besides that, every time Luka was sitting down, Brunson stepped up and did his thing. Like, he did his job. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I didn't think we were gonna see him on a different team at all. Look, not even the Knicks, but because I thought they were gonna cut him a check after the way he was putting up numbers in the playoffs, and they still didn't give him that. Like that's their fault.
The highest they want to give him was 56, and Rick Brunson, his dad, knew he was worth more than $56 million for like a 4 or 5 year deal.
Yep.
And again, they would have had to do a lot of trading of players to get more cap space. Again, Mark was mad because the way the rumor was, as soon as we were allowed to talk free agency with him, Literally, he signed his contract. Like Dallas came to his door and he told that Dallas, he's like, yo, I'm going to New York. So Cuban was like, yo, we
Had to
didn't
be
even
some
get
inside stuff.
Yeah, he was like, we didn't even get the opportunity to match it or counter. So he's been mad at the Knicks for the longest. But here's something to think about, like Stephen A. Smith was talking about. Luka, he's been all in his feelings. You traded for a star in Kyrie, which, by the way, everyone needs to give Kyrie a round of applause. My man was a stand-up citizen, did not say a word, hooped, and had no problem.
Yep.
Luka, on the other hand, was just all emotional. And they're already saying, yo, this offseason 2024 coming up next season, he might demand a trade out.
Who, Luka?
Yeah. If the progression of that team does not grow.
He gonna be in Detroit. It's gonna be cold, boring. Like
there was someone who said some dumb stuff that said, "Yo, what if Luka went to the Lakers?"
Ew.
Nah.
Do people even think if stuff would actually work? Have we not learned this lesson?
Like, I don't think they really thought that Kyrie and Luka could work. They can work. Like, I would say this. They can work together because when you got two dynamic players, well, one reason why they don't think is because it's two ball-dominant players. I think Luka could play a little bit without the ball, but no, he probably can. I think Kyrie can, but at the same point in time, once you got them starting, they going off. It's like hand in hand. It's like, all right, you drop your buckets and you come off and you do your thing. Or when someone sits on the bench, you handle it. But Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have been doing that since they've been in the league together. Yeah, but they hate each other. But still, you can still. My thing is, you can still have highly intelligent, highly effective offensive players on the same squad and do work, but you need some other role players to do their job. Like, they don't have no defense. Kyrie is not known for his defense like that. Luka, he a little bit lack on the defense.
He picks and chooses.
Yeah, he pick and chooses. So you need the other role players to play in, right? You know what I'm saying? So, like, you can have the offensive star powers, but you need something else. You know what I'm saying? Like we saw with the Brooklyn Nets. They had the offensive star power. All they needed was at least two dominant defensive players. They would have been straight. But, we saw how that happened.
I believe it or not, here's a trade. I got to work it on the numbers, but I actually think, send Jalen Brown.
He loves saying Jalen Green, yo. He did that last episode.
Boy from the Rockets.
Yeah.
He's trying to manifest.
Jalen Brown.
Yeah.
I don't want Houston. They're already talking that James Harden's going back. But I would send Jalen Brown to Dallas for Luka or Kyrie. One of them will go.
Oh, one of them and then compliment each other. Okay, that'd be interesting.
Mark Cuban said he's definitely trying to re-sign Kyrie this summer. They're gonna at least have to give him 4 years, max dollar. Do you think Kyrie deserves 4 years? Everyone don't think he deserves it.
I think he does. I think honestly he does.
Yeah, strictly on basketball. And then that's funny because people are going to want to bring up his emotionality, but it's Luka acting like that right now.
Yup.
Exactly. So I don't believe Kyrie. I think Kyrie knew he had to be a stand-up citizen. And even still, this is what still kills me about everyone in the media. We got people all over the world, presidents, we got movie stars saying whatever they want to say. As soon as Kyrie says something, it's like all systems shut down.
Exactly. It's annoying.
It's also because of what he's saying. Like,
yeah, but if
the topic,
he can't say it, but other people can say topic, what's the problem? Let my man say what he wants to say. Everyone else can say that.
It's whoever he's disagreeing with. You know how that go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good, but who should really be concerned with their player position out the West?
Play in position in the West?
Yeah, you got Denver at 1. You got Memphis at 2. You got Sacramento at 3. You got Phoenix at 4. You got Clippers at 5. You got Golden State at 6. 8 and 7 is to be determined. Whose seed are you really concerned with the most out of the West?
At the seeds that are solid already and set in place? Yeah. I would say the Kings. The Kings, if anything. Kings and maybe Memphis. Well, Memphis, I feel like they got something to prove, so they're gonna play hard. I think Ja's gonna be phenomenal in the playoffs. Like his play. I'm not saying the whole team because they're missing a big piece in Adams because they need him. They need
that
bro.
waters it down.
Yeah, it does big time. But I think Ja's gonna play a huge part, and everybody's gonna turn face. So his stuff is gonna be turned back onto him, in good grace for in the league and NBA and even in the world. But I think the Kings need to watch out. Because, like, I think we said it before, like, nobody's really afraid of them. They're like, all right, cool. Yeah, do all your beam stuff. We'll come in there and trash you. So, I don't think anybody's really afraid of them. I think the Clippers should be afraid, too.
The Clippers are going against Phoenix.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hey.
It was nice. They beat the Lakers. They swept the Lakers, right? So that's fun.
Oh, Phoenix, yeah.
And everyone should put respect on Russell. Russell's actually finally doing a stand-up job.
Hey, you know what? We did say from the start, it's not so much Russell. It's just why do you have him on that team? It makes no sense. Mm-hmm. When he was with the Lakers, it was like, why do the Lakers want Russell Westbrook? What are they going to do with this dude?
Someone actually said they wanted him to be a 3-and-D, and Russell was like, I'm not a 3-and-D type of person.
A what?
No.
Wrong number. He said 3. Stop.
Nah. What he's doing right now with the Clippers is great. He's doing a good job. They're there. They had PG-13. I'd be like, they solid in the playoffs right now. So.
Do you think, and that's the interesting series that I really do want to see and pay attention to more. I do want to see how that goes. You got KD. You got Chris Paul. Like I always say, he's always going to get hurt in the playoffs, either now or deep into the playoffs.
That sucks.
And you got DeAndre Ayton versus you got the Claw. You got Paul George.
You forgetting Book?
Russ.
You forgetting about Book?
Book be getting hurt too, so it's almost like non-existent to me.
Really?
But yeah, you got Booker.
Book on here. He's gonna turn up. Book gonna turn up.
He had a hamstring injury last season. He played 2 games, hurt hamstring, couldn't come back.
He's gonna turn up. I think he's gonna turn up.
Do you think this is gonna be a sweep? Do you think it's gonna be a long series? And
I don't think it'll be.
It goes to.
Man, if they hitting on all cylinders, it's a little different out there. But it may not be a sweep. But KD going to different teams is like a cheat code. Like he just gels, he flows. It's nothing they have to do work on chemistry like that on the court. Like he just does what he has to do. So it seems kind of easy. They might lose one game.
I got something for y'all after this.
What's up?
Just remember KD. We're gonna talk about KD. You just said something really interesting, and I'm gonna talk about something else. Kyle's gonna get mad. I don't like the fact that Phoenix can always get hurt quicker than the Clippers. Load management has done a good job for the Clippers, but you just said something key. KD, wherever he goes, which by the way, KD said he doesn't care about legacy anymore. He said, I just want to hoop. He finally, after getting traded, he said, I don't care about legacy.
Whatever.
Legacy to him doesn't mean anything to him. But JT said this real interesting thing.
What?
Wherever KD goes, he can flow in his pool.
Yeah.
But think about this. Wherever LeBron has gone, they have to change the team up for his style. Who would you rather have? Who would you rather have with a building blocks for a team? Would you rather have KD or would you rather have LeBron?
Now KD. Because now with LeBron, 5 years ago, LeBron would at least be healthy the whole time. So if you're gonna do this whole overhaul of your team and everything, it might be worth it. Now he's not even gonna see the entire makeover. Like everybody's caught up for if it's like a 4-year project, he's not gonna be there part of the time. Then what if your other we've never seen one of his other pieces melt down the way it does. Like when AD was there for the season, championship. When he's always hurt, they're weird and they have problems. And then they were cycling through. Pat Bev ended up over there.
Yeah.
Pat Bev was there for that small amount of time, and he was on a different team to the point where he's taunting them for beating him. Like,
and they lost key players to actually make a back-to-back like type season. Kuzma left. People be sleeping on Kuzma. He had a great game in that bubble series.
Lonzo,
Pope,
KCP.
Yeah. So it's
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard. Come on now. Like they just
Danny
shift this.
Green.
Yeah, see, they messed up. Well, on that one.
I believe it or not, I actually would, if I had I don't care. They could be 18-year-old Bron, 19-year-old KD. I would want to have a team starting with KD.
Yeah, all he want to do is hoop. You can just tell, like, he's just like, all right, cool, let's make it work. Even when he had his riff-raff with Russ back in the day, it was just like, he's like, we just trying to hoop, we trying to make it work. Like, of course he was trying to actually, get them rings and do everything, but he was just like, can we let's try this out, like, and make it work. He wasn't trying to leave at first. Now he's like, I gotta go, I gotta leave, bro. Like, let's just switch it up.
I just feel like, and we already know Bron is one of the GOATs. I just feel like, now looking back, history, granted, Bron has more championships than KD. I just feel like it just messes up the team before and after Bron is gone. Believe it or not, as much as we laugh at Brooklyn is set up for the next 5 years with the picks and also with the assets that they got with Chris Johnson, who's a restricted free agent, Mikal Bridges, who's going to be there for a long time, and all those other picks that they got. I feel like they got a cornerstone ready to go after done with KD. I feel like when LeBron leaves LA, because wherever Bronny goes, we already know that's where Bron is going. I feel like the Lakers are going to go back to being the Knicks of the past 10 years. And I feel like that's not good business for the player and also good business for the team.
It's a little late for that. It's coming. Whatever is to come is on the way.
I'm gonna swing it back to the East. 1 Milwaukee, 2 Boston, 3 the Sixers, 4 Cleveland, 5 the good old Knicks, 6 Brooklyn, 7 and 8 we are in the playoffs. We're not worried about that. What team should be concerned with their seeding? Is that
Sixers
against Brooklyn?
They got to be worried throughout the whole goddamn playoffs, bro.
Now you gonna get the city.
They might
shoot you instead of me.
They might get dismantled if they don't pull through any progress past this first round or second round. Honestly, they gotta pull through.
They gotta go to the finals. They gotta go to the Eastern Conference Finals at least. And I feel like Embiid, who should get MVP,
he better get MVP.
No ifs, ands, or buts. They say he should get it over the Joker.
But
there is a dark horse.
Giannis?
Said, yeah. Giannis.
Hey.
That's the dark horse.
Hey, we gotta talk about these awards real quick too. But who you feel? Kyle, who you feel should be a little nervous or scared of their seeding right now?
I'm a Knicks guy, y'all know that. I mean, I just want them to win one series real quick.
Oh, you shaking in your boots too, like Stephen A?
It's just one of those things where the matchup is there, but the Knicks are not solid all the way through the ranks. Like, you can see where the chinks in the armor are. And I'm really hoping to see us win at least one series, because after that, what's the field looking like?
I think we'll be all right next season. If anything, the Knicks should be okay.
No, I mean, like, right now. Like,
right now?
As far as the seeding is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we get through them. Hopefully we don't run right into Boston or something like that. Like,
nah, see, Boston I'm not scared with, because remember, we did that without Brunson, and we beat them up in double overtime when Quickly did what he did.
We didn't do it in the playoffs.
No, you're right.
Remember what happened with number 30 in the playoffs last year?
Number 30 might not be playing in the playoffs. We won't know until the 15th if he's gonna be able to suit up with his ankle sprain.
What they should do, they should go out maybe if it's not the home game, I don't think we have home court advantage. I'm not 100% sure.
No, we don't.
So maybe the first game, do it without him. Then no, I don't know honestly, because I don't like that. I was gonna say maybe get him rest on one game and then come back.
I don't care about Miami. Like, I want the Knicks to win something. We'll going see. Again. I want to win a series.
Yeah,
I want to stop playing
I would
around.
Like to, but
look, it would be dope if we could actually play the Sixers at some point and beat them.
I said that. I told you. That's who I really want. I wish we could have just got the 6th seed.
You want the easy route.
Yeah. No, I want to beat Philly.
You ain't trying to struggle. You ain't trying to go through nothing, stat. You ain't trying to go through nothing, bruh. Like,
Donovan's scoring 4. He's going 2 games scoring 40 points.
He going when it goes to the Garden, all his people gonna be there. It's another home game for him. It's another home game for him.
40.
Yeah, he gonna drop it. He gonna drop 40.
And I'm gonna look at you and be like,
well, I mean, Brunson gotta drop 40. Somebody else gotta drop 40.
Yeah, 33 at half. We could do that too.
Hey, Grimes, he stepped up. I'll give him that.
Yeah. Look at Obi.
Obi
going.
No, but Obi with the minutes. Hey, we need to get somebody. Somebody got to go. But look, he get the minutes. He putting in work.
Amari Stoudemire. He's back.
Randall. Yeah, trade Randall away.
I don't think we can, but
I don't want him. He's a crybaby. He's not the fat man. He's not the Robin. Man, he's what's his name?
He in the way.
Butler.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah. Harley Quinn.
Oh, that's wild. That's wild.
We got Kyle on the information report.
Nah, I ain't got no information. But yo, let's talk about these awards. Yo, 6 man. Who do you think is gonna get it? They talking about it's Quick. It's what's the brother name from the Celtics, and then Bobby Portis.
Yeah. Out of the love for the Knicks, I want Quickly. Bobby Portis, I feel like he probably will get it, but quickly changed his game. His rookie season, he was great. Sophomore season, he slumped. 3rd year, he actually was doing his thing.
Yeah.
I think quickly can do that. Then there's already talk saying like, yo, with all the guards that we have, we might have to trade him. I don't want that, but
hey, he showed out. He's put his value up there. His value is skyrocketing.
Who do you think?
I think I'm trying to get bruh's name. I always pronounce bruh's name from the Celtics wrong. Kyle probably can say it better. He's about to be 6 man for Roganus. I forgot. I don't pronounce his name right. But talking about Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis and Quick, to me, are neck to neck to get that joint. Bobby Portis is a dog.
Former Nick.
Former Nick. And bruh, like he's just like he's that person that the Bucks need off the bench. Sometimes he can start if they need him, and like yo, he is that main factor, that main enforcer, and he's putting up buckets. So he's a main factor for that team. So I think they're really neck to neck to getting it. Looking at the stats, I think Quick really, I mean, you know, we're gonna be biased because it's Quickly, but still I think Quick should get it because him coming off the bench, putting up numbers, him starting, putting up crazy numbers, I think he should get it. The last time we had that was JR, I believe he was the last one, and we still had a great season that year too. So it's like, it's the universe is speaking to the Knicks, man. It's repeating itself. You feel me? Maybe we can do something.
When dudes were trying to involve him in them trade packages and all that, I pounded the table for Quick, yo. And that's why me and Quick are partnering. Now I'm joking. And me and Quick's energy drink.
Yo, if he hears that, yo, we're tagging him in there. That should be a short. We gonna do that.
Part of it, I do energy drink.
You're talking about Malcolm.
That's funny. I don't know him at all, but
yeah, I'm talking about Malcolm from the Celtics, bruh. He always been nice.
Malcolm Brogdon. I like the
Malcolm Brogdon, Virginia boy.
Yeah.
National championship or no?
Yeah.
Or did he go and lost?
I don't know.
You're right. I'm gonna say 2016 was when he got drafted. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't think he was on that championship. We about to check that out right now.
But yeah, that's going to be interesting just to see how that plays out.
He didn't win a championship.
You know, he didn't.
But here's a fun fact. He did get his number 15 retired at Virginia.
Oh, really? I thought he was going to say he did get his
did.
degree. Like, he did get his degree. I thought he was going to say he did get his degree.
For what? Yeah.
No. He just got his number 15 retired.
Okay.
Do you think Tibbs deserves Coach of the Year?
No.
Yeah, nah.
No. It goes to my bruh in Sacramento.
Mike Brown.
Yeah, it got to go to him, bro. Like, that's handed to him like Joel's getting MVP. That's obvious. To me, that's obvious.
You better hope.
I'm be real pissed off. I'm be real pissed off if he don't get MVP. Like, that don't make no sense.
We pulled from last year. I didn't think that was gonna happen last year until he missed time.
Bruh,
That was the only
But also think about this. He did miss time in the beginning of the season. Remember, he was hurt.
No,
Joker wasn't
doesn't
really,
matter.
Joker wasn't hurt. Until
Yeah,
later
he
on.
was. Yeah, he really wasn't hurt that much this season.
So
Same thing happened
there's
last
already
season.
people trying to compare and say, well, he was hurt and Joker wasn't. So is all of this fair, or we shouldn't look at the fact that he was hurt?
It's fair. Embiid. It's fair. Embiid.
It's
For
fair.
2024.
Embiid's putting up more numbers. It's close. I say it's neck to neck. I didn't know Giannis was a dark horse. I know he was in I know Giannis was the third candidate to be there, but nah, like it's Joel. Joel showed out, bro. Like, nah, he got to get that joint. 3 big men up there. Joel get that joint. Back-to-back big men getting the championship. The MVP. I'm sorry. So you know what I'm saying?
Giannis will get one in the next 2 years, I think. Yeah, he'll get another one. In the next 2
he's always
years.
gonna be in the conversation.
He's
for
stomping.
Sure. Yeah, he's gonna be in there.
He's
The sad thing
stomping.
is, if Embiid gets MVP, that's the only thing he'll ever get. He's never getting a championship. You and I all know that. He's never getting a championship. So.
I don't see it in Philly. I don't even see it. I can't even imagine. Technically, I can't imagine him in a different jersey like that. But yeah, I don't see it in Philly. Nah. The only time I would have seen him actually getting that is when they had Jimmy and JJ. And Ben Simmons was there. Hey, that's funny. But yeah, that was the best time. That was the best. That was to me the best Sixers team we've seen in a while. That could have.
Since when Iverson went to the finals.
Yeah, that could have won it. Jimmy was a dog for them. JJ was there. Ben was there. Joel was healthy. I believe Tobias Harris was still there too.
He was there.
Yeah, so
Tobias
it's like
was a free agent, and what's his name? Jimmy was a free agent at the end of the season. They took Tobias over Jimmy.
Yeah, I think that was that was the best team they had, but I don't know. Like I said, I had them being like they should be nervous because if the Nets beat them, I do lose that bet. Obviously, I'm gonna be pissed off about that. I don't like losing the stats. Kind of annoying because he talks a lot. Yeah, but
I say what I mean. What I say.
But that team, they're dismantling. Like, I know you don't like Doc Rivers, but you wanted him out. So I think if this happens, if they lose against the Nets,
I don't dislike him. I just feel like
we gotta play them for play them clips.
Man, I don't know.
He even shit on Doc.
I just say his system don't work. He's using the same system that he was using when he was with the Clippers. And the Clippers should have went to the finals many times with Chris Paul, Blake, and DeAndre Jordan. That's all my beef was. I was like, you should have changed it up.
They had squad. They had players, bro. They had a good squad.
And they played together too. They were tough.
Crazy. They had too many bodies on there.
Lob City.
Their bench was crazy too. Oh my.
They had it. I don't know what they just Buffalo Bills.
Oh, he said the Bills. Well, at least they got to the championship though and lost. I mean, is that worse?
Not once, but 2 times. Nah.
No, they went 4 times.
It was 3. I thought it was 3.
The Bills went 4 times and lost every single one of them too.
Dag. Well, Kyle
the Super Bowl 4 times, yo.
That sucks.
4 times.
I don't even. No wonder they be burning jerseys and busting people through chairs and tables at Buffalo. They got
a cool fan base. They couldn't be the Raiders or something. Like they couldn't even be if they did that in Philly.
Well, Philly is
if the
different.
Eagles did that.
Philly, they already do
They would blow the stadium up, yo.
Philly's just known for like you're not stepping in there with a different jersey on. Like you cannot. Like that was a death.
Yeah, I mean I want to go over there too, but I wouldn't wear my Steelers stuff. I don't think.
Nah, I'm good. I tuck my chain in,
bro.
A referee jersey. Like I'm good. Like nah, I'm straight. I ain't go. Hey, no, but that's kind of cool. How Philly is like that. Like your fan base is like that. You come to the MetLife. You can wear anything you want at MetLife. Talk about the Giants Stadium, like
yeah. When I went
wear
to
whatever
see,
you want, just come
when
in.
When Cleveland came to Pittsburgh and I went up there, they were nice to them.
See,
and there was different. A couple Cleveland fans who were being stupid because they scored a touchdown and everything, and everybody kind of just was like, "Oh, that's cute."
You can go to MetLife.
We smashed them up though,
and it's like the Giants versus the Steelers. You can pull up in a Dallas jersey. I'm like, "What are you doing here?" They're just like, "Oh, come on!" Like that's how corny they are. Like honestly.
Yeah. Philly cannot go to 4 straight Super Bowls and lose, yo.
All right, Stat, you got anything else for us?
Here's 2 fun facts. First of all, I was right, and who else was right about LSU winning that championship?
I was.
Exactly.
I was. I said LSU. No, you was on Clark's tip. Nah, I wasn't right about that. You guys was right about UConn though.
Oh yeah, who's going to the White House? So I was right.
So fun fact, everyone talks about no one really like going to win the game. Do you know for tickets, like the lowest price ticket to go see the women's finals was $544?
That ain't low. Shoot.
The cheapest men's ticket for the finals was $60.
That's crazy.
That tells you something. But another fun fact, big shout out to Mr. Curry. Mr. Curry is a businessman. I think just as business savvy as Bron.
He got the bag.
Man,
bro.
receiving a $75 million in Under Armour shares as part of a long-term extension with Under Armour. Shares are going to be vested in 29 and 2034. He also gets to be the president of Under Armour's Curry brand as part of the deal. Now, if everything goes great with revenue targets, he gets a partnership that turns into a lifetime contract.
Hey.
That's the bag right there, yo. Like, for real.
Stephen Curry, let's give it up for Stephen Curry. I want to read his audio book one day about business and life or something.
I don't think more players going to get that type of love, but it's getting there. Like, they're getting paid now.
I mean, he could do that.
Hey, he can
with
do
what
that.
He's done.
But he is starting the path for generation. You got to be star power to get that. Like, you got to have like the credentials to get that joint. You know what I'm saying?
He had the perfect storm. He had the
coming from a small school.
Who are you?
And then he had the he had a major brand like not fulfill his. I'm like, nah, they didn't really want him. Then he went to a small brand, upcoming brand. Under Armour's not small. Upcoming brand.
But in basketball, he made them.
In basketball, he made it pop. Yeah, so
Under Armour, if you remember growing up, was way more of a football thing.
And it was made more
with their ugly
actual
cleats.
accessories and appeal stuff. Yeah, definitely. So yeah,
remember they had them cleats though. Click, clack.
Exactly.
Garbage.
But he stepped it up.
Now, fun fact, he let his kid pick it when I think his daughter's name is Marley. I think. Riley. No, his first child. He put, I think, Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, and I think Puma. And he put his kid down, and he said, whatever shoes that kid picks, that's what I'm going with. Because they had offers for all different brands. Picked Under Armour.
I thought it went when he pulled up. They had someone else's presentation up there. They had the facts wrong at Nike, and then when they went to Under Armour, it gave him like the red carpet feel, and it had him there. Yo, you can create this. I thought that was the story.
That too, but he lined up. He sat down, lined up all the stuff, and then he just for fun, he put Riley. Riley went to Under Armour.
Oh, he gave him a second chance too. I would have been like,
also,
bro, you didn't have my name
spelled right. He just made this
right?
entire thing up. April Fools.
This guy over here.
It's better that he's with Under Armour though, right? It's better.
What?
It's better that he's with Under Armour.
Of course.
He was with Nike. That would be like, because that kind of even added a little bit to him and LeBron's rivalry. Because
Yeah,
they were on different brands.
You know what I'm saying? Showcasing.
I wouldn't have liked that. Yeah, he needed to be with Under Armour.
But think about it, like how everybody's going, other players, they go like Paulo. Who should get Rookie of the Year? My boy, Duke, stand up.
Nah, fact. Forget Duke, but fact.
What is he doing?
No, I'm talking about sneaks. So he went to the Jordan brand. But, you get all the Jordans you want, but then it's just like, are you going to like change the face of that company? You know what I'm saying?
Is Paolo going to change it? Does he got a personality like that?
No, I'm just saying you can't change the face of Jordan brand. It's Michael Jordan. Like that doesn't happen.
Somebody else's Jordan brand too.
A lot of people are part of Jordan.
People, yeah.
I mean, like somebody new, up and coming.
John Morant.
Really?
I don't think so. But...
Nah.
No, I just know he's with Nike.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Not I was joking.
Yeah, his Nike sneakers are whack.
Yeah, I saw
Nike.
He tried to say that's not the real ones. I was like, no,
Nike is starting to rely a lot on just older silhouettes and older classics.
They're relying more on the name to sell than making the shoe look different. The last sneaks that looked dope were the Kyries.
Yeah.
To me.
I saw something unreleased. It was like, just know it was tough. Something unreleased. It was supposed to be for either the playoffs or the champ. I think they were called playoffs. And the most of it was kind of like a pink portrait, and the tongue was like a burnt orange portrait with white laces. It was hard. I'm like, yo, they can do Kyries, they can do KDs. Like when you see them on feet,
the KDs was
for
fire.
the kids and everything.
Yeah.
But beyond that, most of it, like when they come out with sneakers now, it's Air Jordans, and just how many different colorways can they do? It's Dunks, which is a shoe from like 1982, 85, something like that. Even Exterminators, LeBron was out wearing green Exterminator highs. But they're relying on past silhouettes to push their stuff. Even when Barclays come out, that's from the 90s. It's 94.
The past stuff always sells.
Even you look at basketball sneakers now, and I follow so many accounts. Even like Li Ning.
Yeah.
Like some of them Chinese brands are way like that.
Yep.
I'd wear that.
Yeah.
Anta, I'm wearing that.
Different, yeah. I want to know where Kyrie gonna go.
Black.
His new sneak. Hopefully not Adidas. I can't do the Adidas.
Nah. I don't even think he should do something.
Step foot in I never hooped in Adidas sneaks.
I don't think that he should go anywhere with that large market appeal to where he has to watch what he says and where it's going to become an issue.
Oh, you think it's go overseas or something?
Yeah, there's so many dope brands.
Yeah, there are.
Something new and upcoming.
Even Brand Black, when he was thinking about going with Sia, that would have been okay as long as they don't do too much. Like some of their sneakers be too much. I've been following them since their creation. Mm-hmm. Some of their stuff is hard, but some of their stuff is like, what is going on? I really just hope that he goes somewhere that doesn't put pressure on him to have to watch what he says and not offend certain people, but it's okay when they say stuff about or disagree with what he says.
Yeah.
I think that's a part of the game that I miss a little bit, where, you say something that people don't like, and then Reebok comes out of nowhere like, well, we don't like that he said. Shut up. You know what I mean? Like,
messing up with your money big time.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah, they be caring, man.
So go to Baller Brand.
No.
Baller Brand.
Did he just
That's
say
not
that?
a real brand, yeah.
He said go to Baller. The Baller Brand. Haven't heard about them sneaks.
Yeah, his own son is Puma.
Yeah.
And them sneakers are tearing up. You look at any kid from 7 all the way up to high school is wearing Mellows.
Yeah. All right, bruh. That's all we got. Stat. We go
Easter.
We out of here, man. Happy Easter, y'all. It's Frnds VS Frnds. Peace.